It's time for another fragrance review. What I got for you today is Mont Blanc Legend. Legend by Mont Blanc. There goes the thumbnail. Let me put some of this on and make it official. My scent of the day, which also happens to be the scent that I'm reviewing. Okay, my initial impressions right off the bat, it smells very light and fresh. Like it would be suited more towards like warmer weather. It's a nice, clean, fruity. So it's fruity on top. It's fresh, spicy lavender. We're gonna see how it performs. So I'll get back to you on that later on. I have about 3 different fragrances that are supposed to be knockoffs of this. And this is supposed to be kind of a knockoff of Abercrombie & Fitch's Fierce. I feel it's a little biting in the opening. I would say to just the first few minutes, because that citrus and the fruitiness kind of just, the fresh spicy hits you. Safe, crowd pleaser. That's all I get for now. And I'll give you guys a performance report later on in about 8 hours or so. It's time for my final words on Mont Blanc Legend. I would say it has average longevity, moderate sillage. It's just an average performing cologne. It's nothing great. A lot of people say it smells like Fierce by Abercrombie & Fitch. And I would agree. It does smell a lot like it, but Fierce is a lot more superior if you ask me. I also would say that it smells a lot like Liz Claiborne's Curve. It's got like that pineapple note. It's a synthetic pineapple note that's very similar to Liz Claiborne's Curve, and it kind of lasts a pretty long time. But I actually prefer Curve over this also. It's in the same vein, even though they're from different time periods. Like Liz Claiborne Curve was from 1996. Abercrombie & Fitch was from 2002, I believe. This one's, I think, 2011. And, it's got that pineapple note. It's got some sandalwood at the base that you smell, and some tonka bean. Gives a little sweetness to it. So it's a fruity, sweet, masculine scent. Very crowd-pleasing. If I had a choice and I was to pick one cologne out of the 3 between Fierce, Curve, and this Mont Blanc Legend, I would pick Curve, because I think just Curve smells better to my nose. Fierce is also very good, but I think it's just a little too expensive. It's basically 3 times the price of Legend or Curve. The only downside to Curve would be that Curve is a eau de cologne, and it's not as concentrated, but it does last longer, if you ask me. It lasts longer than Legend. I would say it's got a synthetic fruitiness to it. There was a fruitiness. I didn't know what that fruitiness was until I looked at the notes. And I found out it's a synthetic pineapple note. And it's obviously synthetic. It smells very youthful. It smells like a teenager cologne. It doesn't smell very sophisticated. At the end of the day, you're only as old as you feel, right? If you're an older guy and you want to wear it, hey, why not? It's a good fragrance. It's at a modest price point. There's a ton of alternatives out there that smell like this. There's like that Playboy, Super Playboy, or even Super Playboy New York smells similar to this. There's a couple al-rehab fragrances that smell similar to this. It smells good, it smells modern, it smells youthful, and I would say it smells more casual. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Smell you later.